Hey guys, welcome to the channel one more time, and let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie, I still believe that the 3DS is one of the best handheld consoles ever. And yeah, it's coming back. Lately, I've been using mine a lot more than before, and this is because I've been really enjoying this experience, and especially the Pokemon experience on this console. So today, I want to show you guys my current favorite games on the 3DS, and I'm gonna give you a top 5, plus some, essentials that you shouldn't miss. So if you have a 3DS laying around that you're not using, if you're planning to buy a 3DS and mod it, or if you just, like the 3DS, let me show you some recommendations that I have for you guys, and let me show you what I'm currently playing. So first up, I want to talk about Pokemon, and this is because Pokemon Alpha Sapphire is the game that I've been playing most on my 3DS right now. This game is pure comfort. I mean, really is. It has a great region, it has great Pokemon, and honestly, the remake of Gen 3 is something that I didn't expect to get me so much. The Gen 3 is really one of my favorites, but I mean, I played Pokemon Red back in the day, Gen 1, but Gen 3, it's a really good generation, and also I feel like they did a really good job with the Alpha Sapphire. The 3DS gives you a little, something extra to play with a little bit because it comes with 3D functionalities, and also it comes with a better gameplay and Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions might be something normal nowadays because, Pokemon ZA, but back in the day, Mega Evolutions was something crazy that nobody, expected, and nobody really knew what it really meant until they saw it, and it was mind-blowing. So yeah, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire is definitely one of my favorite games right now on the 3DS, and you definitely should play it. The Hoenn region just hits different. I feel like it's a really extended region with the story that's, worth it. The music, the water routes, the legendaries, it's peak Pokemon vibes. And yeah, if you skipped Generation 3 back in the day, this is the best way to experience it. I think that I'm gonna play Pokemon Sun or Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I'm still not decided yet on that, but I'm gonna play probably one of those Ultra next after I finish Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which I'm already almost there. I have, I believe, 6 medals, and with 6 gym medals, I think I have 3 or 2 more to go, and then I'll be done. But I don't want to finish this journey. I really want to keep playing, and it's been a blast. I've been taking this thing forever, wherever I go, and just play, pause, close the handheld whenever I want. I took the console with me when I did a little bit of traveling not a long time ago, and in the plane I had a blast. I was able to, just close the console, open it whenever I wanted to resume my game. It was so much simpler than other consoles, and it was like such a small experience, but also comforting experience. I don't know how to describe it. Pokemon's one of the best games ever, and that's for a reason. It's really good, and I would recommend it. Next up is Mario Kart 7. I know there's Mario Kart World, it's Mario Kart 8 and all that, but I mean, this one really brings a lot of nostalgia. The track design is fun, the gliders, the underwater sections are really good, the tracks feel fresh, and honestly, it's one of the most pick up and play Mario Karts ever. It has a very good, selection of tracks. It has retro tracks, it has fun music, it has, a lot of functionalities that the others before this one were missing. For example, the gliders and also the underwater sections. That's a lot of fun. I feel like Mario Kart 7, it's a great go-to Mario Kart when you have a 3DS especially, and it has a lot of memories for me because I used to play Mario Kart 7 on a DS that one of my friends had back in elementary school, I believe, and I mean, that was just like a lot of memories unlocked for me when I play this again. Now with the 3DS, you have the 3D function, which makes it, a little better, a little different, and it's a lot of fun. Again, you can just, play a little bit of a Grand Prix, and then just close it and resume whenever you want. There's not a lot of things that you have to unlock, or there's not a lot of things that you have to do to unlock new characters or new tracks. And I mean, it's just, going back to the simple basics, but also with a really good experience. So I would definitely recommend Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. Check it out. The next one is one of the best games ever in the history of Nintendo, and that's for a reason. That is Super Smash Bros. 3DS. First of all, when I first played Super Smash Bros. Was on the Nintendo 64. That was like a while ago. The graphics weren't the best, and I was like, this is amazing. I didn't know that was, such a good game until I played it. I played it with my cousins. I always used Link. I like Link a lot. Sometimes I used like Falcon or Samus. But definitely, it was a throwback when I played my 3DS and I said, hold on, there's a Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, but it was impossible because I always played it on a console that you had to plug to your TV and all. This one's a portable version of it. Mind blowing. Nintendo went crazy with this one. It's fast, it's competitive, and somehow it doesn't feel watered down at all. It's perfect for quick matches, especially if you don't feel like doing a lot of, booting the Switch and getting in and all that. And plus, you have the 3D effect, which makes the game looks better, and it looks really cool with the stages. So yeah, there's a good selection of characters, there's a lot of action going on, and again, that was the first time they did Super Smash Bros. Portably. It's just crazy, and I mean, it blew my mind back in the day, and it's still a really good game. So check it out, definitely. If you don't have it, you don't have to get it, but I would recommend it. Now, again, another game that I played back in the day on the Nintendo 64 was Zelda, or The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is one of the best games ever. And it really is. If you check out the reviews, it's one of the best games ever. Valued with I think a 10 or 9. It's like the peak of gaming. When this game came out, really blew everyone's minds. And it was something just, ahead of its time. With the Nintendo 64, it was a lot of fun. It looked good. But now, you have the 3DS version, which has improved graphics, it has better gameplay, and it just looks better. Also, you have the 3D effect, which makes the game a little more interactive. It has smoother controls, and I mean, it's just the same magical Zelda experience from back in the day, but portably. And if you haven't played this game, just go ahead and play it. I would recommend this game to everyone. I mean, honestly, if you're a gamer, if you're not a gamer, if you're just getting into gaming right now, this is one of the games that I would recommend to everyone, especially because it has a rich story. It has very good gameplay. The graphics are good, and I mean, it's just fun. It's very, it's really a lot of adventure, but it's fun. It makes you feel like you're that hero trying to save the princess, and against Ganondorf, one of the most epic villains ever. And yeah, it was like the original experience again, now portably. Just amazing. This is much better than the 64 version, of course. I know there's a lot of people that say that this one looks a little more colorful and stuff like that. Back in the day, the 64 version looked a little more gritty. It looked a little more spooky. But, it's really worth it. I don't think that's a big thing or like a deal breaker for me. But, it's just the fact that you can play it portably. And, it's just a classic. I would definitely recommend this. And if you haven't played this or the Majora's Mask, that's also available on 3DS. So you can try both on your 3DS and you won't regret it. These games are mandatory. But yeah, when I'm not trying to save Hyrule or the Princess Zelda, I like to play more chill games. So this one is a thing that I didn't know existed until now. And I mean, I played the new Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it was really great. I had a blast playing that game. I didn't know it existed for the 3DS until I saw some videos and I read on Reddit that it's one of the best games for 3DS. So I decided to give it a try. And man, I don't regret that. It's really good. It gives you a lot of the original experience plus a few perks. For example, you can have a lot of villagers now on the 3DS. You can have a lot of things that you can do. There's real-time events. That's perfect nighttime and daytime activities on the game. There's a lot of things and events that happen. So it's a game that keeps you, coming back and stuff like that. It looks really good with the 3D effect. And I don't know, just like the villagers, the activities, the in-game events, the 3D, it makes you feel like you're part of that island, really. And on this game, you're the mayor, so you have to be in charge of the whole island. So this is a whole responsibility, man. You can't just play with this game. This is a real job. And you have to take care of your villagers or they will leave. This uses real life time, like the New Horizons, and I didn't expect that, but pretty cool. It's also a really cool experience here. I like that a lot. I will definitely recommend Animal Crossing New Leaf to all players, especially the ones who like to chill, the ones who like, a game to clear your mind a little bit, do a little thing of like work, but not really. You can upgrade your island with a lot of things. You can buy a lot of stuff for your own house. And yeah, it's a blast. So yeah, I would recommend Animal Crossing New Leaf to all 3DS players. And yeah, if you haven't played that, go ahead and do it because it's really a good experience. So yeah, if you own a 3DS, you also should play these games. Pokemon Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, Fire Emblem Awakening, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Metroid Samus Returns, and A Link Between the Worlds. These are games that I haven't played yet, but I want to play after I finish with these 5 games that I just mentioned. These are really good games also, and you should try them as well. There's a lot more games that you can try. If your 3DS is modded, you can buy the games, so it's not really that hard. It just takes time and internet connection. So yeah, the 3DS library is insane, but honestly it aged beautifully. Let me know what do you think about my favorite current games on the 3DS. Let me know if you play any of them. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and yeah, let me know what other games are a must-have or a must-play on this console. And yes, let me know if you have any suggestions for other videos. I'm always open to new ideas. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.